Indeed, Candy. Oh, I'm just noticing this now. Is Doctor wearing a bolo tie?
Yes.
I think
It
so.
kind
Yeah.
of looks like he is. Oh, wow.
Why does he have a wanted picture down there in the corner? I just now realized that.
Is that true of all the people that Raiden talks to on that interface, though?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
It shows like a profile pic of every. Well, if it's in
Well,
this one, not like the head,
yeah, if
just
it-
not the.
Yeah, if it's in that one window.
Screen.
Like with Boris, I think, also.
Yeah. Boris and I think sometimes is it Kevin? They show up on the left side, and they're just like the video feed.
Video cam, yep.
Mhm.
What are they, wanted or something?
Sure.
Let's go to jail.
Great work, Doc.
This part I actually found really fun.
The garden?
Yeah, I like old Japanese style stuff. So that's why I got into that part.
Yeah, I like that this was like a nice break from like the city
Yeah.
designs that have been heavily used throughout the game. It was a nice, like, refreshing.
Change of scenery.
Yep.
I can agree with that. Like, the concept of fighting in a Japanese garden.
Zen.
It's definitely calming but exhilarating at the same time.
It helps me get into my inner killer.
Yeah, for me it's a very interesting juxtaposition, and I can see what you two are getting at with the change of faces. Quite frankly, it is a really nice looking garden. We're just blooding it up. Ow. Oh, okay.
Nope. I'm gonna save you for the last grenade, boy.
Or not. And yeah, regardless, the fighting can get fairly frantic. Oh, hello. BMI error? Body mass index error? Okay. Well, thankfully when they're stunned like that, you can just go right into that finisher. Is that it?
I think it is. Oh, no, one more.
And he has a giant sword, too. Okay.
Too bad he's never gonna get to use it.
Just hold still and I'll grant your wish. There you go.
Thanks for your spine.
Now you may explode peacefully.
When you were playing this game before you recorded it, did you ever go out of your way to collect left hands? Because I never did.
Not often, no.
Who needs left hands?
Me. I'm left-handed.
That's saying something there.
I feel like collecting the left hands is what unlocks the wigs in this game.
It also gets you a trophy.
Oh, hidden room. Oh,
Hello there! Don't notice the falling door!
Well, that there.
Are you gonna completely miss it just to chop him to bits?
You said
I was
Even
hitting
though
it
you're
there,
getting
but yeah. Oops.
Eh, no biggie. Thanks for the rocket launcher.
I got my jollies.
Oh, no! Stop it! Get your jollies.
Okay, so now they start ganging up on you here in the central part of the garden. And you have those sustained blows that you need to keep parrying like that. But yeah, otherwise pretty standard. Oh, but yeah, as you can see, if they gang up on you like that, it's generally not a good sign. Not really sure what happened there. Okay. As you can see, the Mastiffs are getting in our way. Uh-oh. Well, at least the AI is being somewhat intelligent and trying to double up against Raiden.
Yeah.
Did I just use Force Push?
I'm gonna have to play the Force Unleashed first, you know.
Which one or two?
Doesn't matter, I could do either. Do you want to do one?
When did Force Unleashed come out?
I think 2009.
I feel like it was a while ago now.
I don't know, you can check, I got it over there. towards the end of the list there.
Okay.
What system do you have it for?
Wii.
Ah.
Which people would argue would be the worst system to have it for, but I had my Wii before I had my PS3, so...
There it is.
Yep. Did all 3 versions come out at the same time?
I want to say they did.
Actually, it was,
Or
I want to say it was PS3, Xbox 360.
360 and then
first.
Wii.
no, they had PS2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is when they were still making PS2 games.
They were making
This
PS2
was in 07.
2007 for the first
wow.
one.
Yep.
Jeez. So
If
yeah.
I do it though, I'm not going to collect everything in it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ninja Assault.
Yes, that game was fun.
It's the only reason why I have a cathode ray TV, so you can still play it.
Yes, because it won't fucking work.
Yep. Ninja Assault needs an old TV for it to work.
Yep.
If you're not using a
Yeah.
controller. If you're using one of their gun controllers. It won't work on a flat screen because it won't reflect back. Oh, as you were saying, Josh.
Yeah, I was just commenting that they were making PS2 games long after the PS3 came out.
Didn't they? Wasn't the last one like? Didn't they make them up till like 2010? Almost.
PS2 was a 10-year console instead of a 5-year console.
Well, not really, because Sony went ahead and released the PS3 in 2006 anyway. So I mean, the lifespan was supposed
Yeah,
to
and
be
there's
5 years,
ju-
but they just kept making games for it because I'm guessing
It was more popular than the PS3 because it was uber expensive at $599 US.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm pretty
I don't think
sure
it was
most gamers
$500.
discontinued.
PS3 was.
Discontinued worldwide, January 4th, 2013.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still the best-selling console of all time, right?
I want to
Yeah.
say it is.
Sold the most units.
I think one country bought like 200 consoles, but they tried to build a super bomb out of PS2s.
Well, yeah, that's because they had.
Like
For the time, they had a lot of capabilities computer-wise.
Oh yeah, it was a DVD player also.
Yeah, and you could hook it up to the internet.
This game,
Oh, I'm gonna play that eventually.
Sonic Riders.
Yep.
it was horrible.
I actually played the game like the whole way through, like a couple days ago,
I wouldn't
just because I was bored.
I couldn't beat the last boss, or the last race.
I'd say what makes Sonic Riders, well, what gives Sonic Riders a sour taste in everyone's mouth is just that it had a very high learning curve.
Yes.
And I mean, Sonic Riders I think was the best thing to come out of Sonic's 15th anniversary,
Yeah.
which, as many Sonic fans know, isn't really saying much.
I don't know. I really like Sonic Riders. The first one, anyway.
Okay.
Not that Zero Gravity crap.
Did you ever play Zero Gravity?
No.
Yeah, but
Best.
I remember when when I was waiting for Sonic Unleashed in 2008, I got the Wii version because I didn't own my PlayStation 3 yet. But yeah, the Wii version also had a, I don't want to call it a port, but the same build was used for the Wii version and the PS2 version. So we're talking 2 years after the PS3 had been released, and they're still making PS2 games.
Yes, best Star Wars game ever.
Yeah,
Battlefront 2.
It's a good thing that they're coming out with a new one. This
That
year.
hasn't really been announced. They say
I
they
think
are,
I
but
feel like they've teased it, but as for an official announcement,
I want to say it was 2015. Oh, speaking of Sonic Riders,
yeah,
the GameCube had the best ratings out of all of them.
really?
They had a 63.46%, or 59 out of 100. PlayStation 2 was 55 out of 100. Xbox was 56, and PC had a 43% rating.
Oh wow!
So GameCube, woot.
I think I had it for GameCube too.
Just in general terms of satisfaction with the consoles,
Reception. wise.
reception.
Yep.
Okay. Huh, I wouldn't expect that. I would expect the PS2 to be on top.
Well, wasn't the GameCube a little bit more powerful than any of the other consoles?
I don't
at the
remember,
time?
but if that's true, it definitely didn't show it because I feel like the PS2 had the best graphics of them all.
Well, that's because Nintendo didn't use a lot of
The
realistic
resources.
graphics. They have like
You got
specified
a good point there. Yeah.
art styles for their games. Because Mario has like a unique art style for the most part. Legend of Zelda changes, but it's fairly consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, the only time they've really tried to go realistic was Twilight Princess.
And Super Mario Sunshine, would you say that was a really nice looking game?
Yeah, when it came out.
That was
yeah.
fun. Super Mario Sunshine was fun. You still have it?
Did you get the
Never mind, I
postcard?
just found it.
No, screw that.
Wait, what was the postcard?
It's
Your
when you get
reward for getting all 120 shine
stars.
sprites.
It's completely pointless.
It's bragging rights. But yeah, that's really interesting that the GameCube was the
It
highest
said,
rated.
okay, the new Star Wars Battlefront should be released holiday 2015.
That's a long way away.
Yeah.
It's because they want to tie it in with
The new movie,
Yep.
yeah. Any
Wait, when
thoughts
is
on
the
the new
new
one,
res-
by the way?
It seems okay. That the one trailer was, I don't know. I wasn't like super stoked, like, oh my god, I gotta go see the Star Wars movie. But I'm like, oh, it's good that they're teasing it, you know.
Oh, it exists.
Kind of just showing, yeah, hey, it exists, and you know, just showing like some of the stuff that happened after 6.
Yeah.
Hey, will you Google something for me?
What do you want?
How much is Pokemon Coliseum? I want to buy that game.
Oh boy.
I might get it Monday.
From a brick and mortar store or online?
Online. And look up Gale of Darkness too.
Gale of Darkness is going to be a lot more than.
I know.
Coliseum. Amazon. What's the verdict?
63 used from 27.75, which isn't that bad.
How much is it new?
Like
190.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
190? That's not
No.
bad for new.
190. Yeah, that's not bad because if you want a brand new copy of Melee, it's $240.
Oh,
That's not actually a
jeez.
bad price.
Some of the Mario parties are all $500 new.
Wow.
I looked
64.
up Heart Gold or no, not Heart Gold. Ruby and Sapphire new, and it's like $300.
Wasn't Coliseum the one with in the Ore region?
Yep.
Yes.
The first.
How much was Gale of Darkness?
48 used from $399.
48.
And how much is it new?
114.50.
Wow.
So it's not that much more. I think I bought my XD Gale Darkness for 25.
Yeah, I just grabbed it on.
Yeah.
And you still got the fucking price sticker on it too.
Wow. You got it at a good deal.
Yeah, I found.
He finds all his.
I got that, and I got Mario Parties 5 and 6 for $60,
Oh.
Oh, I still got one.
which is respectable. Finding those.
Have you ever gone to a convention to see how those game prices
Nope.
fare?
They're gonna charge you up the ass for that.
Well, it really depends because I think the rule for cons is that they're either really, really cheap or really, really expensive. Meanwhile,
Well-
Exploding Elevator.
Well, where's the nearest like gaming convention here?
That's a good question.
Because I mean, they
Oh,
have
we
them
have a lot
out
of
east
it-
and out west.
Yeah, we have a lot of anime conventions here in the Twin Cities,
Crap.
but when it comes to mid-air pirouettes, yeah, but when it comes to actual video game centered cons, I couldn't name one off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Have you played this game, Killer 7?
I play a little bit of it.
Is it any good?
It's different. It's made by Suda51, so
For the record, Andrew is slowly going through Jacob's game library, so
which is pretty big.
Yes.
Oh, that Geist game you picked up? That was Nintendo's attempt at an FPS.
how did it fare?
It got mixed reviews, but they mixed it in with like paranormal stuff. So you're essentially like a specter, and you can take over people's bodies, but you have to scare them first. So that's like a puzzle element. You have to find ways to scare people,
Yep.
and then you can take control of their bodies.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
an
an interesting concept, but I think you use the C stick to aim.
Oh, that's counterintuitive.
I think
To
you
aim
can
your
prob-
gun, and then you move your analog stick to move the
I'm
character.
pretty sure you
Oh.
can switch that up.
Nope.
So
Also, they're essentially using the C stick as the second thumbstick,
Yeah.
like for PS2 and Xbox.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry for if we're not really paying attention to this part of the game, folks, but this is pretty standard
Elevator.
at this point. It's an elevator. There are enemies. You have to take them down.
I'm not really caring right now.
Well, considering how silent you've been for for much of this playthrough, Andrew, we don't exactly blame you.
Hey, I probably haven't been that much of a talker anyways. Yes,
Yeah,
we should play
it's
this
pretty
game. Puts the link too.
But yeah, at this point in the game, it's pretty
You got it for
standard.
$6.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point in the game, you should have faced these enemies plenty of times at this point. So as long as you know their patterns, you shouldn't have too much of an issue.
I don't know if you get it, but there's a guy in a box in this one.
Oh, I remember him, but I don't know if I point him out.
It was after you get off the elevator. I found him on accident.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will
Maybe I
likely be
don't.
occupied
Maybe
by
I
life
don't
support
show him
units.
off.
Feeding
But yeah, there
oxygen
is an
and
enemy
nutrition to the brain
soldier
waves
hiding in a cardboard box,
They will
much like
also need
Snake.
a server to feed them the
Some
VR
game-
data
Nice little
back
nod.
in terms of structure.
Some movies they should never make into
Clearly more
games.
brain storage
Like Full Metal
than
Alchemist for one of them.
Some movies they shouldn't make into games.
Or anime series.
Or animes. Anything
Yeah.
TV related.
Well, that's kind of the curse of licensed games, Andrew.
They made Duck Dynasty into a game.
They made Rambo into a game.
Well, they made a Cabela game.
Rambo was
Cabela
rated
is
the worst
different.
game of 2014.
What?
They made Rambo the video game 2014. Worst game of the year. It's a rail shooter. That's really bad. They couldn't even hire back Sylvester Stallone to do the lines, so they just cut them from the movie and just inserted and pasted them in the game.
Ooh.
I wish he'd just get on.
Fuck, there was-
Yeah, well, for me, that's just kind of the rule of licensed games. You don't expect much when you go for them.
You just gotta find the
There are definitely a few exceptions, like the Batman Arkham series.
yeah. Most of them are
Spider-Man wasn't
horrible,
It won't change.
but there's some that are like hidden gems.
bad. Yep, there are diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Batman Arkham. I heard Spider-Man is really good, and
The newest one,
uh,
The Amazing Spider-Man. or-
no, the older ones, like Spider-Man 2 for PS2.
I had it.
Oh, that one.
I had
okay.
it for 64.
I didn't know. Wait, Spider-Man 2 was on 64? Or?
Yes, there was one Spider-Man that was on the 64.
Uh,
I have it still.
I need to take a look at that. But anyway, part's over.
All right, next time we will continue the Spider-Man debate.